Welcome to Middle School Mama, your destination for all things education. Here are my top 5 do's and don'ts for first year teachers. Number 1, please, please, please do pace yourself. I know, I've been there. There is a mountain of work to be done in your classroom. More than likely, you came in July or August and had desks stacked up to the ceiling. I understand. Pace yourself, prioritize, take the time to step back and say, what exactly needs to be done? Do I need to manage all of the glue sticks right now? Probably not. Do I need to get the desks in order and set up and clean and ready for students? Absolutely. So tip number 1, do pace yourself. First year teacher must do number 2, organize and prioritize. Make sure that your desk and your important papers are organized. It's really easy to get caught up in all of the tiny details of your classroom, making sure that your books are perfectly organized according to level and type and fiction, nonfiction, having all of your art supplies beautifully displayed. I get it. I did the exact same thing. But you need to remember that you're going to have a fire drill that first week. I can pretty much guarantee it. Do you have all of your emergency paperwork organized and ready to go? Do you have all of your student information, IEPs, parent contact? Make sure that you get your desk and your important papers organized first and foremost before you tackle anything else. Number 3, find a friend, preferably one who has been there for a while and knows what they're doing. You come in and you will probably meet other new teachers. Many districts have a new teacher day, and a lot of times new teachers will congregate and become friends, and that's wonderful. Some of my very best friends I met on new teacher day. However, they don't know any more than you do. So make sure you find a teacher friend who knows the ropes, who knows all of the ins and outs, who you can go to for help. You absolutely want to find a teacher mentor who can mentor you professionally, but also someone who understands you on a personal level. When things get really, really tough, come January, February, you are going to be very happy that you have that seasoned veteran teacher as a friend. Make student connections. Student connections are so, so important for classroom management. You want your students to get to know you as a human being. Obviously, keep it professional. Keep the personal details out of the classroom, but make those personal connections with your students so that you can start the year off right in terms of classroom management and relationship building. Last do on my list is do take care of yourself in every possible way. The first year of teaching is crazy. It is crazy stressful. Anyone who hasn't gone through it themselves, it's kind of like parenting. You can read about it, people can tell you about it, but until you've actually done it and been in the trenches yourself, you just can't even wrap your head around how crazy it can be. So please take care of yourself. Eat well, exercise. I should take my own advice. I didn't do that. But take care of yourself mentally, emotionally, physically. You will be so happy that you did. Now on to the list of don'ts. Don't. This is the biggest tip I can give you in this entire video. Don't take anything personally. That means from students, from parents, from other teachers, from administrators. Don't take anything personally. It's a crazy, crazy time for a lot of people for a lot of different reasons, and you just don't know what someone else is going through. Do your very best to take a step back, take a breath, and try and figure out where the other person is coming from. It can be really, really hard for a first year teacher to find that balance between, yes, this is my responsibility and I need to take care of it and manage it, and taking it on as a personal attack. Um, no one is a perfect teacher. No one is a perfect anything. So you always have room to grow, room to improve, but don't take anything personally. Don't work harder, work smarter. I figured this out very early on, and I am so happy that I did. A lot of veteran teachers will come to you with well-meaning advice. They're coming to you from a good place. They've done things for 10, 15, 20 years, and they want to share with you what they've done. That might not necessarily be your best path. So really think through whether or not you absolutely need to have multiple labels on things, or whether or not you need to go through this entire list of things to set up your classroom. Don't work harder, prioritize and work smarter. Send your energy and your time and your passion into things that really are going to matter to your students and to yourself as you run your classroom. Number 3, don't be shy to ask for help. This was a hard one for me. Do not hesitate to go to whoever you need to go to if you need help, whether that is help with instruction or parent issues, student behavior for a first year teacher can be challenging. Even if you have the best class ever, it can take some getting used to figuring out where that line is between making a student connection and letting your students run your classroom. So don't be shy. Ask for help. Ask for help from other teachers, from administrators, from anyone who will listen. And if you don't find the answer that you want, keep asking until you do. As I said, the first year can be really, really stressful. So please don't lose sight of why you started. Everyone has a different reason for going into education. I am personally of the belief that teaching is a calling. Lots of people can do it. It doesn't mean that everyone should do it. A lot of people are just really, really called to the classroom to work to educate others, whether they are young students, middle schoolers, even adults. Teachers sometimes just really need to remember why they started and what it is that they love about education. My last don't and my final tip for this video is don't forget to enjoy yourself. Your first year of teaching goes by really, really fast. Like you blink and it's over. Sometimes when you're in it, when you're in the middle of it, it seems like you can't get from Monday to Wednesday. But then before you know it, it's spring and school's over and your whole first year has already happened. So please take the time. Remember to enjoy yourself. Enjoy the small moments. Don't let yourself get bogged down in the everyday stresses that come with that first year in the classroom. Always, if you enjoyed this video, please click the thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel. And you can always head over to MiddleSchoolMama.com, where I have all kinds of teacher tips, educational product reviews, and I have an entire series of articles about first year teachers and advice for new teachers just starting out on their educational journey. Until next time, everybody, bye.